Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, it helps us out a great deal. Okay, let's do this beautiful feta cheese and zucchini bake. It's really good, this is. But I've got my zucchini cut, sort of, you know, that sort of thickness, as you can see, like my finger. Just gonna get in here now, just a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of salt on there. Then I'm gonna go for some chopped garlic. That's about a nice heaped teaspoon there, finely chopped. Now, touch of olive oil. Just want to drop that in over there. Nice little glug. Simply what I'm going to do is mix this in with my hands. Just toss it all around in there. Because what we're going to do is we're going to cook this separately on this griddle there. Just want to lightly cook them in this coating. And then we're going to layer them up, add some feta cheese and a sauce, then it goes in the oven. It's delicious. Let's get moving. Okay, so I've got a plain skillet here, nothing inside it. It's got that kind of ribbed effect, which is good for steaks. Be good on these as well. If you haven't got one of these, don't worry, just a dry, regular pan is fine. Now with our coated zucchini, we're just going to drop these in. Like so, and give them like, you know, minute or two on each side. I don't want them extremely soft, I just want them started off and get some of these lovely flavours inside. One or 2 minutes on each side, flip them over, they'll be beautiful. See you then. Okay, so you can see where I'm going with this. Literally a couple of minutes these are, they're still quite hard because we're going to still cook these later. But I'm going to set these aside. They've got that lovely coating on them now though, that oil and that garlic, a little bit of seasoning. They're great. I mean, these are just fantastic on a salad, by the way. So I've got a few more here, I'm just going to pop them in. I'll be back. Okay, so look, there we go. There's our zucchini or courgettes that have had that lovely coating on them. Give them a right nice head start. Let's move on to the next stage. I've got a small pan here. Now, I don't want to waste any of that marination that we just had, so I'm going to use it. So, if you just used it all up, basically, you need to add a little bit more olive oil with some garlic. I'm going to add a bit more pepper in there. A touch of salt. I'm going to put a little bit of dry thyme in this one now. And I've got some finely chopped onion. This is on a fairly high heat. Simply, we're going to cook this for about 3 to 4 minutes. Just want to soften them slightly. I'll be back then. Okay, that was just 2 or 3 minutes to soften them down. As you can see, they've changed colour. I'm using red. You can use white onion if you want. Okay, I've got a few olives here. Decent black olives. I've taken the stones out. Now I've got a regular can of tomatoes, whole tomatoes, which I just roughly chopped. So in goes our tomatoes. Give this a really nice mix. This is still on quite a high heat. Nice stir around. Going to pop a lid on this, turn the heat down to just above a simmer, cook that for 5 or 6 minutes. We'll take a look then. Okay, let's take a look inside now. This is looking fantastic. Now this is a kind of ragu, so you can't really overcook this. I mean, you could simmer this for days, to be honest, but we don't have time for that. Give it a taste now for some salt and pepper. Cook it as long as you like. I'm ready with that one, that's fine for me. Let's move on to the next stage. I'll turn the heat off. See you in a moment. Okay, as you can see here, I've got a lovely block of feta cheese. We're obviously not going to use all of this amount, but what we are going to do is combine the cheese our sauce, and the star of the show, our zucchini. Okay, so I've got an ovenware dish here. You can use any shape or size you want, just make sure it doesn't break in the oven. And as you can see, I've put a few pieces of our zucchini in. Simply, a little bit of the sauce. Break some of our feta on. Repeat the process. And there we go. Absolutely delicious. That's straight fresh out the oven. I'm just giving this a little poke with my knife. I can feel those zucchinis have still got a nice little crunch to them, which is great. Hope you enjoy this. Let us know how you get on, and we'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye bye.